Welcome straight back into it. Ladies and gents, the final match is afoot indeed. Had a bit of a technical problem there with the servers. No problem at all. The boys from GLL reverted quickly. And I'm proud to say this as well. Congrats to the EU boys, man. They've been quick to jump back into the servers, like real quick.
We have had people are joining instantly. This has been really smooth. It's very rare that you see events go as smooth as they have now.
Don't jinx it.
I mean, we've had one crash, and I don't think that's
That's
all the players, all the production that have been on point. People have been joining up.
And here's the good thing: the crash was in the lobby.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually have to go like halfway through the match and then restart it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
happy days, man. Happy freaking days. We will be going into the game pretty soon, as we can see here on our screens.
Hopefully. you said I should jinx it, and now you go ahead and do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm hoping that it's going to be going smooth. I'm pretty sure it's going to be going smooth, yeah. But there you go, ladies and gents. So you have joined us for the GLL Qualies. My name is Bogdan Boogie Carp. You can find me at Papa Boogie. My Twitter handle is somewhere.
Boogie Bagels? I don't know.
Here on the GLL season 1.
Are you Boogie Bagels?
Look at that. I'm holding the GLL season 1. Welcome to GLL. I don't know what I'm doing, man. It's late in the night. We've got NA production after this as well. So if we shit the bed and we go absolutely bonkers for the NA production, if we just meme all the matches, just kind of play along, dudes.
We have a break. We're going to go for a beer run, right? No, you're from Ireland, mate. What do you mean?
All right, we'll go for a couple of
Thank you.
There you go. Let's head straight back into it. The plane is indeed in the sky. The big metal bird will show us where the...
Do you think people are going San Martin and Pecado again?
That is a good question.
I mean, this is... I casted these games earlier, right? And it was different teams going to Pecado in the second game.
Let's see. Let's find out. Because I'm curious to see. I saw TSM rotate with vehicles towards Los Leones. So maybe they'll do the same there. Looks like there's still plenty of teams on the plane.
Method going back to San Martin. Vis and TSM is going back to Los Leones.
Yeah, they are there.
We see...
Crimson, they did the prison area. Are they going to be sticking around to that? And we'll find out.
Yes, they are. And we see Shade is from... Gooby, and they were taking this way. I guess Shade crashed, and his teammates are going down towards the south coast. So, a lot of the consistent teams that we've been seeing throughout the top, they were doing the same landings, both on Rankle and now Miramar.
So they're sticking around to their area. They're trying to establish themselves as kings of a certain spot.
Do you think we see less people in Pecado? Right, it's just one team now. Lori, Cole,
zoom in. It looks like it. Looks like it. Looks like it's the Russian team. What was that? Vivek to see Sports.
I think they're Team 6, not Team 5.
No, I'm pretty sure it's them.
No, it's not Patch. Yeah, it's look at Lodi. Look at Lodi.
Oh, yeah, Lodi. Lodi is
Gospoda.
Gospoda actually means Lord.
Okay.
Like God.
And
Russian.
we have Lodi from
And
Gospoda.
we have Lodi from Gospoda.
So
yeah,
Lodi Lord? Can we call him Lodi Lord?
Whoa, Los Leones is seeing some action.
Oh.
Look at that one. Bloodbath is in there. We have, of course, Kings of South Nafka. We have TSM to start things off with. Xeon comes in with some good frags. It is like Hacienda del Patron. Hacienda del Patron, as you're supposed to say in Spanish.
Hacienda del Patron.
Hey, muy bien, muy bien. We're going to be seeing them go into Hacienda. This is a hot spot for a normal gameplay.
Who do you think is going to be the boss here? The boss? The patron?
Oh, the boss
of the Hacienda?
Of the Hacienda. We'll have to find out pretty soon. Look at that's an unfortunate spot where Maruva's looking at. But fortunately, if he hears Bondas, doesn't really matter. Bondas comes in. That's 12K straight to the noggin. There's a quick revert from Xeon, though. He might get the save indeed. But look at where Bull is pushing in for him. Bull could be actually going in aggressive. Yes, he doesn't. Xeon brings him down. And I do believe that might be the whole lot of them.
Unfortunately, VTCN gets taken down by... Sakas here in the back.
There's one guy left. Where is he?
He's here. He's the enemy. Sakas.
Oh, Sakas. Yes, you're right.
And he takes on VTS on the side. Mithrain is still alive. So I think we might be down to a 3v1.
Team Bosphorus really need this. They've been struggling to get by with the subs.
He does it.
And you can understand. There you go. The Bulldog Ace. The Bulldog F-Ace has been
So both of us, they've been playing with a sub for the first 3 games.
That's the thing.
Mithrain just came back.
It's hard to play with.
Maybe they know what they need to do. If they want to qualify, they just need to get like 35, 40, 45 kills.
There you go. Do you hear what I hear? You don't?
No. Okay. I don't. But for real though, Russ, they've been playing
was
with
that
a
on
sub.
stream? I want to know.
And if they get enough kills,
yes, that was on stream.
Okay, what happened? Now you need to tell me.
Oh lordy!
I don't want to
You
be
know,
left in the dark.
you know the way Papa Boogie has, like, you know what's my trademark, my voice, yeah?
Yeah?
When I go like that, hey, welcome into GLL. Let's just say that was the opposite of what I'm known for the both of us. I don't know how to tell you. I'll give you the clip. People are gonna clip this, please, as many times as you can. Make this a famous. I love it. Production trolls us every single time with this, and I love it. You're so confused.
Do you want to tell them what happened during the break?
It's a chipmunk voice modifier. There you go.
I don't think we should talk about what happened during the break.
Yeah.
Okay, we're fine.
No, I don't know what you're specifically referring to. Oh, okay.
The fireman. You brought up production. I thought it was very relevant.
Okay. All right, production, stop it. GLL, the most serious organization in the world, coming at you with some fantastic voice effects. How awesome would it be?
Come on, dude. Am I something funny now as well? I can't hear myself.
You did.
Okay.
Oh, lordy. That was gold. Thank you, production. You guys are freaking awesome, dude. I freaking love Black Mod. You guys are killing it tonight. We needed this.
Should we tell them that the bus is asleep and that's why they're doing this?
Probably. Simon conked out after
but
working
if you look at this TSM, they're very close to Oyamura.
Oh, God.
And I think Viscous is going to help his teammate. It's in Los Leones, down here by Team 18. APR Marius might have heard Oyamura, and he's calling for Vis to go help him. I think that's maybe what happened.
Maybe that's the play, because
Marius
otherwise they shouldn't be so close to one. Well, they could be dual looting, and that's not a bad play.
Marius was standing there listening, and TSM was moving towards him.
They're kind of far away from one another. I shouldn't have necessarily heard them. Anyway, teams have split up nicely on the map. Teams have split up nicely on the map, and it looks like they've taken certain parts of Los Leones as well, certain parts of Picado. Actually, one team in Picado, one team in Chumacheta, which is not going to have the most fantastic looter, of course, Grubsy. Or Grubby, rather. We call him Grubsy, and I'll tell you exactly why.
That's because of me. I've been calling Grubsy all day. And I'm terrible with names, so you can blame me. I'm sorry.
But I think I know why, because Grubsy is one of our admins here in GLL.
Okay.
One of the lads behind the scenes. Actually a very talented young man. He's the guy that makes, the graphic stuff, all that kind of... His name is Grubsy, or Grusburg, as they call him. But I call him Grubsy because, he's my boy.
Yeah.
He's always like a friendly guy. So that's why I call him Grubsy. But that's probably why you got Grubsy instead of Grubby. Say yes.
I don't want to say yes.
Go with it. I'm saving you here, man.
You don't have to save me. I am absolutely terrible with names. So I have 4 team members on my team, and I fucked those names up. I cannot find the difference between Alex, Justy, and Gexy. I just fuck it up.
Justy?
Alex, Justy, and Gexy. It's too much for me. Justy. He's a Miracle.
Miracle.
So we have Miracle, but he's called Justy.
Yeah, but what you call Lord, Alex? Like you could just call him Lord.
I mean, he changed his name to Ward now, but it's like Alex, Justy, and Gexy, and I can fuck that up. I don't know.
You said it like 3 times.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mess it up. Like even my own teammates are on the name too. So when I have 18 teams in front of me, if I missay a few words, I think we've been doing okay with keeping up names. But
you have. Yeah. In all fairness, you've been doing
so. Grubby, Grubsy. I mean, potato, right? It's not the same at all. But I'm just retarded. You'll feel
barabuli, as they say in Russian for potato. Maserati taking shots from Kings of South Africa. Well, they're taking shots from TSM rather, but they're going to revert that angle. They're going to be going away from that spot. War has been saved by his teams.
Wait, how does that work on Miramar? How can you be a King of South Africa? I mean, does it transfer over?
Do they have to change their nickname now officially? What's going to happen here?
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, you can be Kings of Slovakia and go to, or South Africa and go to a different territory, but does it really work?
You said Kings of South Vodka?
Why do you have to?
I don't know, man. I had to call you out on that one. But anyway, the important thing to take away from this is that Oyamura has been saved. So that means that Oyamura knew, or he spotted Vis Games or Marius somewhere close.
That is true, but they only have 1 vehicles as well. Oh, 1 vehicle.
Yeah, true. But they're going to be playing a crater there. They're going to be okay with their position. It's a bit of an open spot where they are right now, where Kings does not care. But have a look at this rotation coming in. 3 squads are going to be quite close to one another. Looks like Pokemon and Shade are rather going through Los Leones, which wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world, with the exception of Bloodbath and Beyond being on the south side of Los Leones. We'll see how it pans out right now. As indeed Grubby decide to get out of their vehicles. They might make it by foot. Ooh, that's got to be a lot of teams close to one another. And Redwood, how long can you stay alive with the bus? Well, turns out you can. Take that back. He stops by though. Ooh, that's gonna be his. That's gonna be the end of him. Snoopy, that means down there he's gonna be putting his own shot. Redwood comes out through with the current 98. Doesn't really matter. Res is gonna be happening here. Team Grubby is gonna be playing as fours. As there's one more guy, Vicious the King, making a very wide rotate. Team Grubby are going to be happy to know that they're quite safe. As they are lifted on the trike. Oh man, Miramar is the hardest freaking map to control this vehicle on, but he still somehow manages to pull it off just barely. So look at the HP. I want to draw your attention.
I want
to draw your attention to the vehicle.
If he hits anything, he blows up and dies.
That's why I want to draw the attention to. Look at the HP of the vehicle on the bottom left-hand corner. It is literally on. It's already on fire. Get out of that thing, man. Get out of that freaking thing. Look at that squad close to him.
He has teammates though. You look if you look straight away, he's driving to his teammates.
Oh, he's now in the open. Oh, one shot connects on the vehicle. This might be where he stops by. Indeed, this is where his team is at.
That is absolutely insane that he takes that risk.
That was a Larson clench right there.
I would never have driven that far. I don't trust myself in driving.
That was a Larson clench.
That is Larson clench. I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
You gotta have. I don't know. Maybe you're like me and a little bit lacking in the brain cells, or maybe you're just a fucking god and you don't care about anything. What I mean, how does he drive like, let's say 3,000 meters with a fucking burning 3-seater? What do you mean stop saying it?
This is the king now. Approaches an enemy squad.
Okay, that's just creepy. That is creepy. We had the voice changer. I had the like the lower voice, the dark kind of like I don't know what to call it. Voice?
Hi.
No, it's just all right. That's a manual one coming in from Larson, but Larson's pitch is already kind of there.
I mean, I can do voice changing by my own. I have many cool voices.
Nice. Let me hear.
No, you like do voices on the spot, do you?
Yeah, I do. Check it out. I can change my voice.
Hi, I'm Boogie. I'm 11 years old and I really like to watch some quality PUBG. Right now we see Vicious the King driving towards Murray and they're stopping just before Murray takes shots.
Okay, are we good, Boogie?
No, we're not.
Vicious the King starts away after he gets fired upon.
Man. All right, Vicious the King actually took some shots.
Yeah.
Finally, someone brought him low. I think that was SDL for sure. That would have been him. That would have been them. In the meantime, we saw that the Kings is off knocked. Just lost one member, and they're gonna have to play as threes. Circle strength against just one team on the outside of the blue. Rest of them are pretty much safely and nicely into it. But talking about safely, Moura not necessarily in a good spot right now, but he does manage to put, or his teammates rather, manage to put Core on his back. Going for the first aid kit. Nades are going to be coming in here. Lordy steps through. Gospel trying to find something in this combat here, but can they do it? Bit of a dance to death. The ballet comes through. Lordy peeks in with 4 eggs. Puts the good shots in. There's not going to be enough. Core gets knocked out by Schluppy, and this might be the nade that follows suit. Let's see if they do throw it. Indeed. Waimura thinks about it. Erican goes to the topside peak. Cannot spot. Look at the little perfect tit that they have to work with. Oh, nice little sight flank from Waimura. Putting Lordy in a bit of a bad spot. But he turns around, takes a shot. Erican has been knocked out by Mr. Graham, which can now in turn go for the side flank. This is him going in for a smart play, but Core finds the killer nonetheless. There's just one more guy left, I think, right now. It's just Schluppy left for his team, and he's playing on the backside. That need. No, he's actually inside. Oh, but it does connect, and it's going to be bringing him to nothing there. Core
what a
comes
grenade.
in with the Kobe. That was a sick one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it pushed the bike, and the bike pushed him.
Yes.
Because the grenade landed outside the shack, and I saw the bike move.
So the nade initially did some damage on him.
Yeah.
But the bike did the finishing damage.
Yeah, it did push the bike back, and it pushed him into the wall.
Only in PUBG, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty sick, actually.
I've only seen bad thing happens when Grubby drives a vehicle, and we see Poka almost get shut off the cap, but they're gonna be just fine for now.
Rotations coming in here. The second circle showing up. As we zoom out, we discover that it is kind of around Minas Generales. Squanix barely making it by. Crimzord is going to be following suit. Also taking heavy damage. One sliver of life left, but he's still going to be pulling through. They kind of have to wonder for their safety. They're going to have to stop by Chronix. Take some more shots now by Kizan. Crimsword definitely needs to stop, but now he's getting peppered in by a different squad. Grubby's on his tail.
Actually,
Oh, look at this. The guys that were actually split on Las Leones with TSM, right? So Bloodbath and Beyond are now being gate kept by TSM.
is that Bloodbath?
No, that's Bloodbath is just to the south.
Yeah, there. Okay.
So we'll see how this one pans out. It pans out nice for Bloodbath.
As
Riske gets knocked out himself. There's still Bjorn pushing now. Rory's got the angle. Let's see if Rory can pull anything through. This one looks like he's falling back. Might be going for the quick rest. Someone should be going for the quick rest. They don't seem to do that. They seem to be getting the crap out of their wrist games as well. With the smoke on top of him. He's calling, he's crying for the support of his teammates. But they're nowhere to be found. Marius tries to... Oh, he does connect long range shots with the AK 4X on top. That's
I know
easy.
Marius personally, and he's not a fan of the AK.
There you go. But he's good at it, apparently. Because it's not easy to connect those shots, man.
Marius is an amazing player. He's actually one of the most smart players I've ever played with.
Most?
Like
the smartest?
The smartest player.
Yeah, he is brilliant.
Like his game sense and the way he reads and moves through the game is actually amazing.
And he's good at shots as well. Like that's he's a complete.
He's an amazing shot, but
he's a complete player.
I just know that he's not a fan of the AK and he's not happy to use one. But Break actually manages.
There you go.
Yeah,
there
that's
you
friendship.
Go. Break the savior of the day. That's friendship, man. We need an emote. Break friend. M24 in this crate though. Core is going to be super excited to take this one out of here. Let's see what he's going to be swapping. He does indeed pick that one up. It's an 8X on his Scar. What looked like a Scar. And somewhere else you see Grubby taking a fight there. Go back to TSM though for a moment as they are engaged in a fight with Bloodbath and Beyond. Try to gatekeep them. Try to make sure that they don't get into the circle. That nade comes in. It might be a bit too short. No, it might be good. Is it though? No, a bit too short indeed. Rory, step out of his place. That's a dangerous spot he's playing from. Z-Tires will heal up while Barrock and Official try to make a play for it. But this game is now quite close to them. Quite close to them indeed. Pokemon takes a frag somewhere else on the map. Though Z-Tires finds Rory. So
this is going to connect this net, I think. Is it too short again?
It's too short again.
Looked like he had the angle right at least.
Yeah, it did. It did indeed. Looked like it was the perfect angle. So this is the time for Bloodbath and Beyond to try and make a move for it. AMPR will have their heads if he can have his way with them. What can he do? They've rotated to his right, so he can't see them anymore. Bloodbath doing the smart play here. And looks like TSM have lost a member. They're going to have to make their way inside the safety of the white. And the next one shows up. And they're going to have to make quite a travel path. And I must say this. But also Bloodbath and Beyond have to make a play. They're in the blue, and this blue is dinking them down.
Baker's going to laser these guys if he gets a good shot on them.
Here comes the shot. NPR does not fail. Balrog now goes to prone, acknowledging his enemy's skills. And here comes NPR with the second down as well. Can he find more? Spots Z-Tires, goes in for the shot, but he's so low on HP. He still goes for it. What an aggressive player.
Did you see where Rish shot the last guy from? He went from the white flank into the blue and managed to fit up Z-Stars.
There you go. 200 IQ in the chat, please. Beautiful stuff from TSM. They only lose one member in the combat there. And talking about combat, there's soon more to start.
I was just fighting to Boogie. We see Force here. Method and Force are third and fourth place.
Oh, yeah.
Once again,
you
need to get third place to qualify
on the north side
for
of the
the 50,000, 100,000, whatever it is. It's a lot of money. And Method is 20 points behind Force right now, and they're right next to each other. If Method gets his information that Team Bosseros knocked down a few of the Force guys, they should maybe try to go aggressive, or at least considering if we kill this team, we're gonna be far ahead. Like, I mean, that's essentially them making it
a win,
making it into third place at least, right? If they kill them early.
But will they know? They don't know. That
I mean,
this
they heard the shots from Bus for us, and they see he got knocked. I mean, that's enough for good players to notice these kind of things. I do it. Like I do that thing.
That's probably why I don't play competitive.
I mean, I see. You hear a kind of indication. You see a guy get knocked. You put two and two together. And they obviously know that they're gonna be really close to.
Do some quick maths. You see,
they're gonna know that, like, they can see the leaderboards and the same as everyone else probably. So they're gonna know they're only 20 points behind them, and if they kill them, that would be huge. But they're not doing it. I just thought it could be fun to mention.
Talking about a huge play potential. Grubby are in the south side of the current white. They could potentially block some teams off here. Not a lot of them coming in your page, perhaps. I was looking at TSM in particular because still on the outside. They're going to have to make some sort of play. Chronics, seasoned in with some 5.56s. Doesn't seem like he's going to be too bothered about it. So he's going to be safe. And the compound that he's in, I think he's just the last one. No, he's got one teammate to work.
He's next level, yeah, so there's still 2 remaining. I don't know where his last teammate is.
I'm not too sure myself. We're going to find out later on. Grubby, in the meantime, there you go. As we said it, they have the option to gatekeep an enemy squad. They have Chronics on the other side, but they don't know of him. For sure, they haven't spotted him. They perhaps heard the van. But that's not going to be a fight that they can really take on. Chronics and play this one quite safely, right? There you go. Crimson, close to Grubby. Close to SDL. SDL in between them. So if a fight erupts here between Crimson and SDL, then Grubby's going to join in later. This is what's going to happen here.
Grubby, they have not been afraid to take fights.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm thinking. They're going to be joining on the fun.
SDL is kind of disengaging. They don't want anything to do with it. But they're taking shots by Grubby, right?
No, not yet. Not yet. They haven't.
I just saw something on the minimap.
Oh, it could have been. Maybe, yeah, perhaps. No,
there that's what I'm seeing. So SDL is safe.
Yeah, there you go. Page taking some shots at Grubby. I don't think they're going to be too bothered with that one. Of course, they seem to be in the safety of the ridges that they have to work with there. Tits of Destiny actually taking shots at Grubby. Sorry, what team?
Tits of Destiny?
Thank you. Right.
They need to change their nicknames in game. We want the motorboat. Look at this
circle, man. Almost none of the teams make it in there. And Method again, have a good circle for themselves. Okay, fair enough.
They have had
massive circles today. Crimson trying to make a play for it. SDL might just spot them on the crossplay there. Jambawi, the last one staying alive. Sorry, staying in the backside of his squad. They're actually playing 2+2s. No, they're not. They're playing 3+1s. It's SDL that played 2+2s. My apologies. They're Grubby, also taking some shots. They're going to have to play this one safely as well. They will be the first ones to get into the white from the other teams close to them. Their Turtle putting in some shots. Their Blade doesn't seem to be too annoyed by them. Swap to the Scar. Full spray on. But no shots connect. Team Method, they're going to have to work. They're going to have to live with the thought of having a squad close to them. Not necessarily anything that they can do in this situation. I think 4. There's still 4, yes. Yeah, it seems to die down a little bit here. I like the fact that we're seeing Team Bosphorus still into the game.
Yeah.
Although there's 15 teams left alive,
they have much more back now. They're back with the team that they've been practicing with.
Oh, look at this play! Rafi peeks in below. Core had absolutely no idea that there's going to be an enemy down there. Rafi comes out with the kill. That will be a good one for them as well. Knockout straight and then finisher. I believe
Rafi is TPA, right? They actually landed around this area. They landed the graveyard and the mines, and they've been staying there the entire game and been keeping it down. This is the beauty of... wait, who did they kill?
Crimson almost eliminated STL. There's one guy left from STL Esports.
And they're running straight towards him.
Yeah, Jojo's.
Jojo is trying to make it out, but will he make it out?
Jojo's...
I think he saw them and now he's running.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely saw them because his teammates got killed by Crimson.
Oh yeah, but you saw him holding the ridge and when he saw them come towards them.
The circle is strangling, so Jojo's going to have to go straight into it now.
But so does Crimson.
So does Crimson, yes, but Crimson can put 4 shots against one guy, you know what I mean? They can stop for a second.
Yeah, but now they're getting engaged by another team in the zone. You see Jambamba getting taken down low.
No, yep, it could be potentially a hard spot for them. Jojo putting in the shots, Pybus already on the rotate. They will have the decent side to take them in from Jojo. Tries to do something here, but it's not going to be working out. Pybus eats up a bit of a damage from the blue. They need to run as fast as they can, and they have no vehicles to work with here as well. Crimson have a very hard time going into it. As soon as they go in as well,
the beauty of our circles, they can move in. I'm sorry, I love the system where the blue doesn't kill you and you can actually fight people and then make your way in.
True.
Because of the new circles that we have been introducing.
Exactly.
It gives people the chance to fight their way in. I don't know. I want this on the public as well. It just makes for a lot better games.
There are some circle adjustments coming into the public games. I don't know if they're as drastic as this. But
I know. I'm just a huge fan and I keep mentioning it.
It's true. It's true. So for you guys that join in and you don't necessarily know what Larson is saying is that the circles have been adjusted to play a bit slower. They strangle much slower so that you have time to run the circle as it strangles you. You can see Crimson safely in there where they are. easily running it over, even on a map like Miramar, where you have so many ridges and so many hills and downs where you have to kind of slow down your pace and you don't have vehicles. So there you go. That's the advantage of having slower circles. Gives you a fair chance.
We didn't want to have people die to the blue. We wanted people to die to people and have a chance to fight their way in.
Exactly.
On the old live servers.
It's better for everybody.
The blue would like go far to one corner. You could not outwin the blue. You would just instantly die and lose. So
it's better for everybody.
I'm just a big fan, and whenever I see it, it makes me a little bit happy. I can't stop mentioning it.
There you go. That's it. No, it's a good thing that you are. And now finally, Crimson get themselves kind of a chance at the next white, but the fact that they have a squad between them and the next circle isn't necessarily helping them out. Zimbabwe scopes in Alex on his car 98. Spotted just ahead of one enemy player there. Try to peek in again. I'm not too sure that Nova Cygnus want to take on this battle. Oh, that nade comes in. NBS again with the nade, man. This guy is out of the world. The lane caught off guard by 80. Turtle as well, taking down Skix. And the rest of the map there. Blade and Imagine, the only ones left alive. So NBS dares to push and aggressive. And Lockwood as well loses his life.
It's actually Method taking them down.
It's actually Method taking them down indeed. So that now Pybus and Zimbabwe are the ones left alive for this one. 2v2 situation coming into it. Transform it into a 2v1. And now Blade is just one sliver of life left. He has to come out, and as he does, Zimbabwe takes him down.
They're not in the circle, and they're being gate kept by the Method a little bit here.
They were for a second. Oh, now they will be again because Turtle
and Leighton have pushed up.
Yeah.
And if you look at the minimap, Crimson is not in here.
Troop. Indeed.
And I believe that Cropsy is
Can they
still
use a
alive.
smoke here? Can they use a smoke to make their way forward? They are.
I mean,
they just
can they
deployed
really
a smoke.
look at Andy and Knightsy? They also have these nice in it. It's going to be really tough for Crimson to make it in.
True indeed. Leighton goes in with that nade. He's going to cook it now. Go for a throw. He thinks that there's someone in that smoke that they haven't yet just pushed. Crimson playing the smart game. Miner come there from the backside. I don't think he's going to be alive for too long as soon as Method see him. We see 80 going in for that Groza. Ooh, that makes it that much more powerful. But now, instead of actually taking the Groza, he helps out his teammates. Putting in some good shots. Zimbabwe lost a lot of health. Pybus about to lose his. Miner actually somehow made it into the circle. That's pretty cute. The way he got himself into the game. TSM now in a fight. Moke seems to have a nade with Vis's name on it. It might be a bit too short. Yes, it is. So Page is going to go down. Moke is not going to get the res on him. He's going to have to play as a solo.
Not in the circle, and TPA on top of the hill is doing the best they can to pin them down.
Stop everyone.
It's going to be really hard for TSM to get in, I think. Looking at the map.
Definitely not easy. NPR taking some shots now from Rafi. Will be into Pixel Peak, but it doesn't really work. Lunda takes him down. This game's not all that remains for TSM as the circle indeed draws in closer. Vis needs to make it help. He can't. Lunde kills him, and that's another squad wiped out. In the meantime, Andy, you can see he brought down Pybus and Zimbabwe by himself, so Crimson are out of the game. That leaves a very good opener right now for Team Method, and Fake doesn't have time for Jula's antics. Puts him to bed real quick, and that's not a lot of teams left alive, and they're very, very close to one another. Circle shows up, and Method have to move, and so do a lot of them.
Grubby in the circle.
Happy days, man.
And Forza and Method, they're so close to each other this entire game. These are the two teams I'm looking out for. They're the ones who are close to making it in and out. I think Crimson, with their pace, if worse comes to worse, I mean, they're not through yet.
True.
If you look at Force, Grubby, and Method, if they all get high place, I'm sorry I missed that, but...
No, you can finish your idea.
These three teams can actually overtake Crimson, so...
Oh, that is true.
Right now, Crimson need one of these three teams that I mentioned to actually do pretty bad. I mean, to be fair, they had a big lead. They were 200 points ahead, but everything is possible.
Oh, look at this. Look at this Miliwa. I for a second thought that was a Car 98, which would have put Andy on his knees, but it wasn't. It was a Scar. Just 2 shots connect. So Andy's got to be happy to withdraw behind and put himself in a safe spot. There is kind of a safe cross for Method to make it in. There is a divot that they can work with, that they can push, and they might be pushing it a bit late.
It's only down to 2 players, I'm sorry, but that is perfect for Method moving on.
Yeah, but they have to watch their backs, and they also have to watch their backs against Team Bosphorus. Zia now, top of the hill. Here's where the shots are coming in from. And there's a lot of damage being dealt at Method as they try to make their way in. I do believe that could be Grubsy. No, that's not Grubby. Squad number 3. We're going to have a look and see who that one is. Oh, Bullseye getting dominated by Andy.
That is Force out.
That's Force out.
Method is ahead of them.
That's it.
So Method is going to overtake them, and Grubby, I don't think they could catch up to Crimson. So that might be forced out. I want to confirm anything.
But Katana team have them close. And
Yeah.
Mithrin approaching as well. Won't get any chance at it. It does look like Method are really plowing through, burning through any kind of squad sitting in their way. They still have Katana Esports, which can see them quite close. Oh, as well as TBA. Moman can spot them, but will they take any shots? I don't think they would. They're playing as stews. They are. Andy gets himself knocked out by X Team. There goes Katana Esports getting one frag for themselves. Method is still going to have to plow through. No chance to res Andy at this moment in time. The blue starts hitting him. Turtle's going to go away. They're going to have to play his threes as best as they can. And as they do so. And as they do so, as they come down the mountain. When they're coming down the mountain, they'll be coming. It's going to be Moment. And then the shots in there. Oh, barely Turtle makes it out behind the cover of a ridge. He's still going to be
watching this.
Man, it's
This
a
is so close.
It is.
It's like we're down to the 4 teams. This is Katana taking out, so Method actually gets ahead of Katana as well now, I think.
Yeah.
Right? X-Team was the last one. I'm pretty sure Katana's out.
Yeah, there. There's no more 3 on the map. That's it. 4 teams are left alive here. Grubby with a decent chance at that because they spot Method to take Turtle and easy down. And that's it. Method have been eliminated.
No,
It's just gonna be...
Leighton is there. Leighton is there.
Oh, Leighton is. It's just him and Turtle, but Turtle won't get rezzed. Oh, that nade comes in. He's attempting something smart here. Pokemon, he's got the angle on him, and that's it. I was going to be Method eliminated there. But
they
Leighton...
needed 20 points to beat Force, and they got way ahead of them, and they were also ahead of Katana.
Leighton hits a Leighton nade there. I don't know if that counted or not. I think it will count as a kill at the end.
No.
If you get it after you die?
Oh, okay, yeah, if you kill the enemy. I thought you said
After
Leighton
you
killed
die.
Leighton.
No, after you die. He killed him with a Leighton nade.
Yeah, of course that counts.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's just Grubby now. Against TBA.
TBA.
Alright, so TBA don't have the circle. Grubby is just dancing around the side, just making sure that no one's on the choke point of the current white. And this is going to be quite the finish. Snoopy trying to snoop his way into the enemies. Won't spot anything just yet because, as we see, TBA are playing a slow game here. They've got the potential to come in with a side flank. There's one guy that's going to have to tank the blue, and that's Fake. If he wants to make it around, I think he might tank the blue.
Will Grubby take 3 matches today?
Man, that would be sick.
That would be unheard of.
They've got 11 kills so far as well.
And also with the this.
Oh, here comes
solid
Fake.
Fashion.
Here comes Fake. Let's watch Fake for a second. He does not spot them just yet, so he's going to be relaying the information to his team that they can push in. Now he spots them. Not taking the shots. He wants to make sure that his team is safe. All he can do is
look at
sit and
Merman,
watch.
he's flanking. He's waiting for Merman to be close, and then he's going to be distraction, I think.
Yeah, Fake also has a teammate to work with now, so they can both take shots. Ooh, the potatoes!
It's an AK with it 2 times.
What do you expect?
This is how it's going to be like.
There you go, red dot, swap around.
If
Not
I
really
had it
working
4
out.
times, that guy would be... Sorry.
Fake is going to be falling back as his teammates try to push in. Grubby now playing by the shack. He got that M4. Ooh, some sick shots coming from Pokemon today to take Molman down. Grubby down with the lead. Shade has been knocked out though, so it's a 3v3 type of situation. Oh, it's a 3v2 type of situation. Grubby don't have the upper hand in this one. It is indeed TBA and Fake to stop Shade, but little does Snoopy know that there's someone coming in from the side. That is it. Pokemon, the last one stayed alive for his team. Not staying alive for too long here, as it seems like little Raffi has his name on it. TBA coming down with a GG and the chicken dinner for the 5th and final match with the GLL qualies. What a freaking ride.
I love the final game of the qualifiers. You know all the teams, you know the standings.
Yeah.
You look them in between.
Yeah, it's a juicy kind of what's going to happen. Yeah, it's a juicy kind of what's going to happen. There you go. Ladies and gents, don't forget that we will have NA production after this as well. And before we have that, we're going to be looking at the final scores to find out who your champions are, who have made it through to a big wad of cash and a very coveted prize, being winners of the GLL tournaments.
Yeah.
No, I mean, at the end, being winners of the GLL tournament is quite a coveted prize at the moment in the world of PUBG. It's, it's very nice. So there you go. It is indeed something to look forward to. And there's a lot of teams that could potentially go on those top 3 spots.
Yeah, we have 5 lobbies. We only casted 1.
Yeah.
And here, we see a lot of new names. I mean, who did we think were favorites? I mean, Crimson, Method, I think they both made it through,
I
but...
think Crimson made it through. I don't know.
I mean, we
Method,
have
I
an
think
upset
so.
with TSM, who obviously was playing with a stand-in, but I thought they were one of the favorites
Team
going in.
Bosphorus as well. A very powerful team to have to play with Stand. And that shows you how important it is to have the team cohesion, to play with your team for a while. It shows you that, you know, it's not something to be taken lightly. And it also comes to show how important it is, how far these current teams have made it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're playing as good as they're playing because they can rely on one another.
Exactly.
When they say one word, they say 170. You know what they mean. You know, there's communication has been whittled down to a bare minimum.
Exactly.
For me, that's like Craig. That's
the
a
less you have to
Craigasm.
talk and people just react on instinct and how you practice, it makes the world of a difference because
Absolutely.
you can't just like micromanage each other. You kind of have to just trust that everybody does what he's supposed to. And
Yeah.
with a new with a new guy in, you might be thinking, I need to do 2 jobs at once now, and then
You need to tell them twice the same thing, or
like either
expand
you
on-
want to do your own job and his job, or like kind of that kind of thing. Whereas if you play with a guy you played with for a long time, he's just gonna always do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
And
I think
without
it
too
matters
much
a lot when you play with a stand-in.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Let's have a look and see how the second lobby has performed because you have the final scores from that one. So let's see what's going to be the top 3 of lobby number 2. So live to you and yours is going to be Gent side with 867 points. Not bad at all. 46 kills as well. Wow. Well-deserved win. Tyndall Gould, second place, 680 points. 33 frags. And Team Blank, 592 with a Q, mind you. 597 points and 22 frags. Congratulations to these 3 teams who have made it further down the road. We're going to have, mind you, we're going to have 2 lobbies that we're going to be starting the second season of GLL with. And there will be play between the 2 lobbies. So the better seeding teams are going to be in the first one, whilst the lower seeding teams are going to be the second bracket.
Yeah.
But there is some play between those 2. So the better points you get a chance to get into the first lobby there and win more points as well to you and yours. So there you go. That's the information that we have for you for the second lobby. The only one that has been finished so far for the GLL qualies.
But congrats to them. There were some upsets in there too, like we've seen in our lobby. I mean, I think it was G2. I mean, I play with them every time. They're doing really good. And a team that knew that maybe haven't had the chance to prove themselves. Genside, they're a brand new French team.
Plays later?
No, G2. They're European. They played this
They
lobby
do
number
play
2.
European, yeah, I know, yeah. It's actually Lothar, one of the casters of GLL that's been.
But they
that's
didn't make
their
it through
manager.
in the lobby we just watched.
Oh, right.
And I said but this is what I think
Place
is cool.
12.
So Genside, they're a fairly newly formed French team, and then we have Tinder Gold.
Tinder Gold, yeah.
And they're also like a brand new
Brand
team.
new
You
team,
haven't seen them in many tournaments, and that's why I like GLL. You give a chance to brand new players to actually prove their worth.
And they do.
And yeah, they do.
Yeah, there you go. So there
So
you go.
a
ladies
lot
and
of the old favorites are actually going to be knocked out a little bit. I mean, I don't know if they had a bad day, but
especially with the introduction of Miramar.
yeah.
Especially with that, because new teams which have a lot of talent and have a lot of chances to come in, they don't necessarily have that chance because Miramar, the older pros, the more established pros have the upper hand on that. They know exactly each and every compound because they've been scrimming every single day on it, right? But with the introduction of a new map, there you go, new talent can finally shine. And that's what we're seeing here tonight. Furthermore down the road, we're going to have, expect this in the future as well. This must be said, expect this in the future, new maps to come out.
Yeah.
PUBG is not a static game. Before the
That's
game
true.
launched, we had a second map. So you
Yeah.
can only expect that the new one is going to be coming in soon. The snow one and the night one.
There's
Night one might be a mod, the snow one might be a different one.
I don't know.
That's what
I don't know.
that's what I understand. Anyway, let's have a look at some standings here. Some juicy numbers for you. And indeed it is the lobby number 1. The winners, the ones that made it through for this lobby here is going to be on the first spot with 970 points and 53 frags in total. It is going to be Team Grubby. Congratulations to them. Also, congratulations to Crimson Esports, who have plowed through with 36 kills and 866 points to put themselves up there. And the third, but not last team, Method, 755 points and 31 frags. Unfortunate to see, though, that 4 is a team that had to plow through their enemies. 38 frags got on the fourth place with more than 110 points of a difference between them and Method. That shows you the power of
I
placement.
want you to look at like Crimson and Method. They didn't have any explosive games. Also, after game 1, they almost had 400 points. And I mean, the other teams have just been more consistently. And this practice, this experience, like you learn to become more consistent or consistent.
Consistent, yeah.
So, I mean, that's just experience coming in, showing.
It's PUBG for you.
I mean, not really. I mean, they had
Not
one.
really.
They had an amazing
What do you
game.
mean?
And I haven't seen a lot of Force. I would love to see more of them in the future, but I'm just
No, I
saying.
mean,
like,
I mean in the positive sense. That's PUBG
Okay,
for you.
okay,
It gives you a chance at it.
I just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that experience means a little bit then.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does mean a lot. And there you go. Experience combined with the new talent, also showing up on the rosters. Congratulations to everyone that made it so far. We're going to be coming back to you in about 45 minutes. So you got time for a bit of a nap or a bit of snooze. I don't know, maybe you got to walk your dogs or, you know.
No. Yeah, I know what they need to do. They need to go buy some beer. We're going to do the same. And then we're going to have a fantastic evening.
All right. You'll meet two very, very merry casters in about 45 minutes.
I'm just kidding. We're in Sweden. We can't get alcohol.
Oh, it's Sweden.
Yeah. Oh.
Next production is going to be in Dublin. See you guys in 45.